feels just like it should. Whoa, you know you belong in my bed. I can't get you off of my brain. Feeling like it's never enough, 'cause your love's got me going in. You know you belong in my bed. I can't get you off of my brain. Feeling like it's never enough, 'cause your love's got me going in. Insane for your love. Yeah, you got me insane for your love. Whoa, 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 you know you belong in my bed. I can't get you off of my brain. Feeling like it's never enough, 'cause your love's got me going in. You know you belong in my bed. I can't get you off of my brain. Feeling like it's never enough, 'cause your love's got me going in. You know you belong in my bed. I can't get you off of my brain. Feeling like it's never enough, 'cause your love's got me going in. You know you belong in my bed. I can't get you off of my brain. 'Cause you got me insane for your love. Yeah, you got me insane for your love, your love. You got me insane, baby. You got me insane, baby. You got me insane, baby. You got me insane for your love.
I'm just happy that you're able to creatively express during this time, because I've heard of some artists being stifled or just kind of going through it right now.
I mean, it's been really tough. I think, especially like right now, this is about to be the first time I'm performing on a stage since March. And
wow.
That has been that's been a really interesting thing for me to think about, because even though I am performing on a stage, it's not in front of a crowd in the same way. I've done a few pre-recorded things, a few live stream things, but as a performing artist, having that interaction with the audience and with the crowd is integral to it.
Right.
So the need to shift my mindset into a different mode for these live streams or for these performances has been tough, you know.
I can imagine.
I think when things really started at the end of May and beginning of June, it was tough to be creative in the same way, just because you can feel so exasperated by the collective grief and the collective energy of just like, you know, you get into these modes of like, why should I even be creative when we're still getting murdered in a pandemic, you know, which can be really difficult. But I think it's also really important to be okay with not being creative. You know, in this moment, like I've had waves of being creative or not being creative, and you kind of have to just roll with it and not beat yourself up about if you're in a place of like, right now I'm just not feeling it.
Right.
And I think when these things really started kicking up, I was definitely in a place of like, I don't really want to do anything. Like I'm just feeling sad and a lot of grief, but at the same time, there is so much hope, because you see so many people coming out in support of this. And honestly, I don't know if this movement would have been able to happen in the same way were it not for COVID, because with COVID, it really exposed the deep, deep inequities that are present in this country, and particularly with Black people and people of color.
Next up, this is also a song from Finding Foundations Volume 2, and it's very timely in the world that we're living in right now. I dedicate this song to George Floyd, to Breonna Taylor, to Ahmaud Arbery, to countless victims of police violence and police brutality. Unfortunately, is something that Black Americans have had to struggle with for seemingly all of eternity in the history of America, and we're still going through it in a pandemic. But this is dedicated to them, and I'm going to have a very special guest with me. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. That a single word can go unheard of in places with faces like mine. They say, stop, step back, hands up, look down. But that won't keep you out the ground. Yet you wonder why we want to end this war. Will you ever learn to observe us as humans instead of just stop, step back, hands up, look down. But that won't keep you out the ground. They say you better stop, step back, put those hands up, look down. But that won't keep you out the ground, no. Oh. keep you out the ground. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, but so proudly you hailed, while we're all out here screaming, 'cause we're all out here screaming. But we're all out here screaming. Scream, but we're all free, 'cause we're all screaming. Black Lives Matter, y'all. This is the incredible Jessica Pinkett, Alvin Ailey, incredible dancer. My love, killing it every time. Thank you so much for being here with us. That song's dedicated, again, to George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, everyone who has been affected by police violence in these United States of America.
You're performing at the Apollo Theater, where legends are born.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
I feel incredible. I mean, this is such an iconic space.
Right.
You can't deny that.
Right.
And particularly with Black music in America,
Mm-hmm.
The Apollo. If you say the Apollo worldwide, like, people know what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
And just the amount of legends who have performed in this theater, and not just that, but like the importance that this space holds in the Black community, in American music, in just like you could go back to so many different phases of just like this space bringing so much love and joy to a community. I was here for the Urban Word Slam Poetry Youth Competition maybe it was a year ago at this point, but there was so much joy in the room, and it was like they were playing music beforehand, and I think Poison came on or something, and the whole room erupted and was just dancing and flowing, and it's just like this space conjures so much joy. And I'm truly honored to be here.
Fantastic. What's next for Madison?
What is next for Madison? I mean, how do you even know what is next?
Yes.
Like, this is a moment where it's like you can't really plan for anything. Like, I'm loving producing music and making beats, and like I would love to work towards a debut album. That's definitely where my mindset is in terms of the next like full body of music that I would like to release. I just released 3 beats on Bandcamp for Bandcamp Day, so like dipping my toe into that,
the whole production world.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
But, you know, hopefully what is next for Madison McFerrin is like continuing to be able to sing and perform and make music and, you know, be happy and be healthy. I hope
happy and healthy.
I hope,
yes.
I hope I'm happy and healthy. I hope my people are happy and healthy.
Yes.
I hope that's what the future for Madison McFerrin
Yes.
holds.
How do people keep in contact with you? Please share with us.
The best thing to do, ladies and gentlemen, particularly during this time, supporting me on platforms like Bandcamp and Patreon are really important, because that gives me, the artist, the most value in terms of income, which, you know, with live shows, I had 3 tours, I guess, at this point, get like completely canceled, and who knows if when they're coming back. Right. But not just for me, for any artists that you really love and want to support. If they have a Bandcamp, please support them on that platform, because they get 80% of the revenue. And then Bandcamp, the first Friday of every month through December, they are giving 100% of the profits to, or proceeds to, the artist. And then with Patreon, it's a subscription, it's exclusive content. So those are the two main ways. There's obviously also Instagram and Twitter. Not enough people follow me on Twitter, okay? I think I'm pretty funny on Twitter. I feel like I express myself in the most genuine way on Twitter. So, you know, go like Bandcamp, Patreon, Twitter.
I love it. Well, Madison, thank you so much for joining us here at Apollo Music Cafe.
Thank you for having me.
It is such a joy to see you here.
It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you. You know, for 6 feet, socially distance. And thank you so much for joining us here at Apollo Music Cafe in the legendary Apollo Theater.
You said you needed some more time. Figured when you walked away, the moment I told you to stay, that would be the last time I crossed your mind. But you say you want me back, and as a matter of fact, I could say I feel the same way too. Still too hesitant to say the things that you told me today. You said I'm falling for you. Wondering
Incredible. Didn't I say incredible? Thank you, Madison. Oh, Madison McFerrin for your art. Thank you to her special guest, Jessica Pinkett. Thank you to DJ Hard Hittin' Harry, and thank you for tuning in to the Apollo Music Cafe. I'm your host, Jodine Dorsey, and please make sure to visit apollotheater.org. Until next time.
Try and listen, 'cause I might not know what to say. Selfishly, I'm worried you might run and hide. Selflessly, you're learning. I hold on to pride, but no sacrifice comes without.
Thanks for changing all our lives.
So in love with you.
I know it's a fight to try and listen, 'cause I might not know what to say.
Thanks for changing all our lives.
So